INSTA and when defending.
I think it's like
people deluded. I'm back again.
Come on, Ian. Man. Come on.
Thank you very much for that, Ian Wright. People deluded, I'm back again. Now, apparently, courtesy of Charles Watts, Arsenal have held talks over signing Mason Mount from Chelsea. Let's see exactly what has been said. Give me a second, people. I'll share my screen and we'll read the article together. As you can see here in the header, people, tab police, leave me alone. Arsenal hold talks over Chelsea's Mason Mount as Gunners step up transfer plans. Arsenal are monitoring Mason Mount's position at Chelsea as the Premier League leaders step up their summer transfer plans. Apparently, you know, the Gunners, who are also targeting West Ham captain Declan Rice, are looking to add proven quality to their squad ahead of the 2023-24 campaign. And I mean, Mount is Premier League proven, and buying in the Premier League has been good for us. We all know if we win tonight against Southampton, it is mathematically confirmed that we have returned to the Champions League, people. Allegedly, Mikel Arteta and technical director Edu are already putting plans in place to build a squad capable of competing against the best Europe has to offer. And to be fair, Mason Mount's trophy cabinet, he's a player that's done it before. Rice is understood to be the priority target for the North London club, but sources have confirmed to Gold that Mount, who is expected to leave Chelsea in the summer, having rejected offers of a new contract, is also being discussed. Now, when we just quickly away from this, people, if I have it here, you got to take of it with a pinch of salt. Mount has been linked with a lot of clubs, Liverpool primarily, even Newcastle. Anfield Talk have said Liverpool are believed to be pushing for Mason Mount, but Arsenal, Newcastle, and both Manchester clubs are also interested in the player. Apparently, Manchester City, for what's it's worth, people, are also interested in Kovacic, and apparently the transfer would be 30 million quid. I've always said I rate Kovacic. I wish he was signing for Arsenal, and he could be a Gundogan replacement. But back to the main article, people. So again, we're monitoring the situation. What does monitoring mean? Does that mean we're going to move now? Haven't heard talk, you know, that's informal talks. A bid hasn't been placed or rejected. A medical hasn't been discussed, so things could happen. Monitoring must be clearly there's an admiration for Mount and what he could offer to Arsenal, and we're clearly trying to see Chelsea's position, how much they would want, maybe indirectly what he would want in terms of a contract. And again, these rumours might be myths. Talks have taken place over the 24-year-old England international's availability, with Liverpool, Newcastle, and both Manchester clubs also believed to be keen. Mount will have 1 year left on his contract at Stamford Bridge in the summer, and the Blues, who will need to sell players to help try and balance the books, having failed to qualify for the Champions League, will be looking to cash in on their academy product. And actually, with that in regards, people, you've seen several players of Chelsea have been linked with other clubs, and you also heard that in their last game against Real Madrid, people, there was a whole host of clubs, directors in the box to talk with Chelsea, I'd assume over potential transfers. I don't know why StreamYard is saying that my connection is unstable. Apologies for any technical difficulties. But nonetheless, he's got a year left. Chelsea need to keep it moving. But Arsenal are keeping close tabs on the situation, with Mason Mount's ability to operate in a number of positions across the final third seen as an appealing option as they look to build a squad capable of competing on multiple fronts. Once again, Liverpool are pushing, believed to be pushing hard for the attacker. So Liverpool probably are the front runners at this moment in time. Now, I don't know where you lot stand, but I would say Mason Mount is Premier League proven. He's an England international. Obviously, he's got a wealth of experience. Again, being versatile is a double-edged sword, people, because you can be a jack of all trades, master of none. Currently, I don't know what Mason Mount is. For me, you look as an 8, but he can play as an 8, can play as a 10, can play out wide as well. Versatility has been a key thing for Arteta's recent recruits, and his versatility, especially if we bring in another striker, him and Jesus indirectly could fill in for Saka on that right-hand side without potentially bringing in a winger. But at the same time, it's a double-edged sword, as I said, because versatility goes both ways. What is Mason Mount? Is he the backup option for Declan Rice in terms of that 8 role? Probably rule him out as playing as a 6, and he has the ability to score goals. And in our team, he'll do all right, in my opinion. I know he's a player that you're never really, a lot of players, people aren't on the fence with Mason Mount. You either think he's incredibly overrated and lucky to be in the position he's in, or you believe in him. So please let me know where you lot think. Don't forget to smash the like button, comment, and subscribe. In relation to Caicedo, on his failed move to Arsenal in January, he said, I was really close to going. I suffered a lot. I'm sure I'm going to have many more opportunities. That's why I continue to do things well, but it was tough. And he's also said, I just want to have a really good season with Brighton now to finish the season well. and play really well, and we'll see what happens next season. So I wouldn't rule out him moving. He said, I've seen a lot of Arsenal before, knowing there was a possibility of me signing for them. I watch them and I like them because they have a very young, talented players and some stars, but they always have that mindset of wanting more. Fair enough. And he's also said he wants us to win the league as well, people, for what it's worth. And he's also said Real Madrid is the best team in the world. My dream is to win the Champions League with them. Fair enough. He's got ambition. Finally, Fabrizio Romano has said Arsenal sent their scouts to follow both Martin Zubimendi and Robin Lenormand this year, as they're doing excellent with Real Sociedad, but nothing is concrete yet. The Gunners' plan on new signings will be made in the next weeks. Nothing in advance. I mean, Zubimendi's welcome to come and play in midfield, and Mr. Robin Lenormand, I can't pronounce his name, right-sided centre-back, more than welcome. But the thing is, you know, Real Sociedad could be in the Champions League. That will make it harder to prize their players away. And they've pointed us to the release clause. His is around 50-odd million quid, as is his. So that's 100 million on 2 players before Mikel Arteta assesses or talks about any other options. So we'll have to see, man. But whether it's Mason Mount, Zubimendi, Declan Rice, Caicedo, you know, we need to address certain areas in this squad, primarily in midfield. If we can at right back, I would also say right centre back. If Tierney leaves left back, I'm open to another winger or striker. And actually, I think I've deleted it, but apparently Barcelona are actually open to selling Ansu Fati, Ferran Torres, Kessié, Rafinha, and I believe Eric Garcia, apologies. So those are 5 players that have been linked with Arsenal. So you've got to take of this with a pinch of salt. Maybe Mason Mount's agents are also playing the field people, linking in with all of these clubs, talking to their friends in the journalism world to write articles, not Charles Watts, but in general, to drum up interest, as it's a game of cards, really and truly. If he's rejected the contract offers at Chelsea, he clearly wants more than maybe Chelsea are willing to give him, to which everyone's got to leave a club someday. Even a one club man's got to retire one day. So again, that's all the latest news, people. Please let me know how you feel on Mason Mount, Caicedo, and all the other names that we've mentioned here. Please make sure you subscribe, you smash the like button. Arsenal play Southampton today, people. We kick off at 8 p.m. I'll be doing a watch along across Twitch and YouTube from 7 p.m. So come and join me. Turn on your notification bells and the rest of it. Make sure you stay safe, stay blessed, and I'll link up with you lot again soon. One love.
There's always that active and defending.
I've been given like